Oh, hi everyone. I didn't see you there. Welcome to my podcast, Everything Goes. Well, here I'm here with streamer slash content creator.
Hello, I'm Leah.
This is the post interview, and we've just done the full interview just now. In this video, that full interview will follow. So why should people listen? Well, first of all, should people listen to the full interview?
I think so. You'll learn so much about me that you haven't known.
Yeah, you need to listen to it. And where could people follow you?
You can follow me on Twitch. My username is LUVV_LEAHX, and you can go on the About Me page. All my socials are down there, like my Instagram, my TikTok, and my YouTube. Yeah, you'll find me there. Same as YouTube as well, same name. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. No, thank you, Leah, and I hope you enjoy our conversation, guys.
Yeah, watch me while you're brushing your teeth, having a shower. Just listen, man.
Just listen.
Just listen.
Just listen.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
Now we're here.
Welcome
to our first podcast.
Your first podcast.
My first podcast.
But our first podcast.
Our first podcast.
Well, you're hinting that you might be back. On my podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Am I?
I mean, you could be.
Part 2 coming soon.
we haven't fully started the part 1, but part 2 coming soon, guys. Stay
part
tuned.
2 coming through. Yeah, watch
Stay
that.
tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
So this is your first time podcasting?
My first time podcast.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I want to hear about your streaming journey, how that started, and if podcast if it's something that you've been thinking about doing, maybe having your own podcast, or maybe you're keen to go on other podcasts. Maybe you're a fan of other podcasts. I want to hear all about it. Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't know what streaming was.
Okay.
I had no idea. I only knew, just gaming, PC gaming. I never knew about streamings. I wish I did. So, I think I was playing Apex Legends, which is one of the games. And my friend was like, "Oh, you should totally stream it." And I was like, what's streaming? Like, I don't even know what streaming is. And so he's like, yeah, you just, because obviously I had a PlayStation. I had a PS4 back then, and I just had a headset, no camera, no nothing. I was just playing for fun.
How long ago was this?
Maybe like 3 years now.
3 years
It's been
ago.
3 years now. Yeah, I think I'm maybe 2 years and a half. I think I'm hitting my 3 year in July. That's when I became affiliate, like 2 years back. Yeah. So I was streaming, just console. It was the broke things. I legit bought a PS4 from the warehouse.
Yeah.
And I bought a $200 TV, and I just played.
You just wanted to play.
I just wanted to play. It's like, a TV, and I bought it. And so then my friend told me about streaming, and then I started streaming off my PlayStation 4. And then I started, receiving, people coming in and stuff. I was like, oh my God, this is cool.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
like talking with like other people,
That's Twitch streaming, right?
That is Twitch streaming.
So you can stream it right off PS4?
Apparently you can.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But apparently you can.
So you started doing that, and then you'll see the chats while you're playing. You see the chat going on as well. Okay.
But the bad side was that the chat will be on the screen on the right side, but then the gameplay will be like smaller. So you're like,
I see.
Kind of. So I was like, I'll just like use it on my phone. So use it on my phone as a chat, and then play the game. And that's how I started streaming. Yeah.
Damn. So that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, two and a half years ago.
2.5 years ago.
2.5 years ago.
And with streaming, I guess with anything, I feel like getting started is so hard because first time you press play streaming, there's 0 viewers. I imagine. That's what I imagine.
Oh, yeah. Totally. No viewers.
Yeah.
No one's talking to you, just playing. And but then I ended up making, friends on Apex, and they were streamers. And then, we decided to bring like the community into my community, and and now we're so close to 1K followers.
1K followers?
1K followers.
There's so many.
So close, yeah.
So how close are we talking here? Like 2 digits? 1 digit?
One digit.
1 digit? Like less than 9 people for As in like 1K.
Or like like 1,000 followers.
Yeah,
1,000 followers.
Yeah, or
On
1,000
my
followers.
Twitch. Yeah,
But how many followers do we have now? Like 900.
980, I think.
That's so close.
980.
That's so close to being one digit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
So
Like,
excited,
you
yeah.
have to
We're
follow.
nearly there.
Wait, here's the thing. I'm a YouTube baby, Leah.
Yeah.
Like, I've never really, I don't know, like growing up when I, back in my days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Twitch streaming wasn't a thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I grew up with YouTube.
Yeah.
I never grew up with like streamers, but obviously right now, because there's so much overlap between YouTubers, streamers, and just content creators in general, right?
Yeah.
Now I've heard of streaming. I've seen some of the streaming, some of the streams and stuff. But how does the follow work? Because on YouTube, to subscribe, you just press subscribe, and you don't have to pay for anything.
Yes, that's I think that's a good thing about YouTube. But with Twitch, obviously you can do the follow button. So you follow someone who has, likes your content and all that stuff, so you press follow. But then Twitch runs like an ad. Obviously Twitch does like this like 50-50 percentage thing where like the streamer gets 50% of their wages, and then the Twitch, they actually take that 50% away from you. So I think that's where it got collided with Twitch and Kick. That's when Kick came along. And so I ended up streaming on Kick after Twitch started, having all these problems and all that. And then Kick started becoming big. So obviously I think, I don't know how long I streamed for, maybe like less than a year on Kick. But I made it to about 300 something followers. But then I was like, oh no, Kick is not doing so good. So I went back to Twitch.
Oh, really?
And it's not only me who's done it. I feel like a lot of people, content creators, streamers that would understand, obviously as us streamers, we sometimes care about the, the viewer count and how much money we're making and how much content we're putting out there as well. So it varies, but I've decided to, just stay on Twitch. Yeah.
When you jumped on Kick, were you earning straight away?
Not straight away. I guess with Kick, it was a lot cheaper to subscribe.
Right.
But with subscribing, Kick doesn't allow ads. So basically people can watch for free but gift if they want to. But with Twitch, it does run an ad. But with running an ad, it also gives you a revenue for the streamers.
Right.
Yeah.
But Kick, you get higher percentage of the Kick, right? Is that right?
Yeah. I think it was like 90%.
That's big.
It's good, really but big. I don't know. It's a bit toxic out there.
Do you mean on Kick?
On Kick, yeah.
I've heard a lot of controversial figures like Aiden Ross and what's his name? Sneeko? Yeah, I've heard like, do you know like those like what are they crew like? The Andrew Tate follower crew? So there's this bunch of streamers. I don't know if Andrew Tate streams, but he's like famous figure anyway, right?
Isn't he like a podcast person or something?
He's a podcast person, but he's more known as like this he's like a guru in some sense, like a financial guru. He gives you tips for what becoming a man is and how you can like conquer your mind and how you can overcome difficulties. I mean, depends on how you spin it, and it's something that we definitely I don't want to get into because he's a very controversial figure.
Yeah. Because
a lot of people think that what he preaches is what's that? It's basically sexist, he's like, men should do this, women should do this.
Yeah.
Men shouldn't do this, women shouldn't do this.
Yeah, I've heard about Andrew Tate, but after that, I'm just like, I don't really care. Like the people who make, disgusting sexist comments, I'm just like, who cares? Like, I don't follow with all that drama.
Yeah, and I'm with you. Like, I think if you don't like him, then you shouldn't give like that power to him. But
yeah.
At the same time, there is I guess like in the society there are two ways to looking at it.
Yeah.
a lot of people say, oh, like what he preaches is very toxic.
Yeah.
Like that's that. A lot of other people say what he preaches is the hard truth, you know?
Yeah.
So there are a lot of, he's gathered a lot of following, you know?
Yeah.
And part of that is these Twitch streamers for some reason. And that includes like Sneeko, who started on YouTube but got banned off YouTube. So he's now, I don't know if he went to Twitch, but he went to streaming.
Okay.
And now he's fully on Kick. Because
right.
I think he got banned on Twitch or something as well.
Yeah.
And another one is Aiden Ross. And it's like these like similar type of people. A lot of people call them like baby Andrew Tate because they try to do similar thing.
Yeah.
I guess like preach something that's like edgy, you know?
Yeah.
So, but that's the impression I got. A lot of people that got banned from Twitch.
Yeah.
And they couldn't do what they wanted to do. Went to Kick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because I think Twitch is now allowing twerking.
Is that a recent thing?
It's a recent thing. It's crazy.
And
like
last couple of days, right? Or is it more than that?
It's been a few weeks now.
Few weeks, okay.
But it's just crazy. How are they like? I thought Twitch was literally just like a gaming, content, like platform, like they could do all that stuff on Kick. Maybe that was the reason why they brought Kick back, like not brought it back, like made Kick so like they could do all the other stuff there. But as like small streamers who are starting out, it's hard for them to start off now, I think.
On Kick?
On Twitch.
On Twitch, yeah. So you reckon as a starter, Kick is the way to go if you're just starting?
I mean, I personally started off with Twitch.
Yeah.
So, and then I moved to Kick. And then I moved back to Twitch. So, I wouldn't have a really big advice on which platform you should start for. But my biggest advice is like go into small people's streams and engage with them.
Okay.
And they might give you a follow back and all that stuff. And then once you stream, it's easier for you. Because my friend Naps, he wasn't a streamer. He used to just do, just make content, play games. Like, he never streamed. But he gained all the followers by being in people's chat, And, like, what is it? And then when he hit affiliate, he hit affiliate like real quick. So like I guess like the most important thing is like you need to really engage with other people. Like, be nice,
Yeah.
The world is cruel out there.
It is cruel.
The world is cruel out there. So yeah, be nice and engage, and yeah, you can honestly start from anywhere small, like obviously, because I started off with a PS4. I know some people who started off with like using their phone hotspot and playing the games, and but I feel like just start somewhere. Like, don't have not the faith. Like, don't give up. Basically, yeah. So like, obviously, it's hard because even with the 0 viewers, sometimes you have to keep talking to engage. And that's what I struggle the most. Because when no one's talking to me in chat, I'm just like, what do I say?
Is it something you got better over time?
A little bit better. So just trying to like engage with more viewers and some, I don't know, talking kind of games. So I have been really trying to find a game which I can talk more on, like a story game. Like I've been trying to find like a story game that I can play by myself. And
but what about like Baldur's Gate? This been like the biggest game like last year.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
So I saw Kavi.
Yeah.
She's a streamer. I saw her doing a review on it. But I've never played the game before. But I was like, what the heck is Baldur's Gate? And she's like, she played like over 100 hours of it. And I was like, what is Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not as bad as me spending over like 300 hours on Apex.
So that's you like FPS. That's FPS, right?
I love FPS games.
Right.
Like, I think I started from Apex and then I moved to Fortnite and then Warzone. And then Warzone got a little boring.
Okay. What happened? Like a new update or just playing too much?
I feel like not many of my friends play it. And it's kind of toxic to play by yourself.
Oh,
Especially when they have an open mic. That gets like, I've seen some TikToks when I scroll through TikToks. I legit see girls getting hated on, like, go back to the fucking kitchen.
yeah.
you know? Oh, like, go make a sandwich. Like, oh my gosh, like, can't girls? And then they get shitted on.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm supposed to swear or not.
Oh, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything goes.
Yeah, and then they get shitted on by the girls, and then they talk so much smack.
Wait, they get shitted on by girls, or because you're a girl?
No, they get shitted on like while they're playing games. They get killed by the girls.
Okay.
So it just
right.
shows, girls are good players too.
Well, there's a toxic environment right there.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I think I'd stay off Warzone.
Yeah. So you do, when you do play, you do go on like the voice comms and all that, eh?
Yeah. Because with FPS games, like if you're in a squad, it's hard because you need to communicate with your teammates at the same time while you're playing games, But if you're playing solos, I guess that's fine. But just when it comes to squads, trios, or duos, that's when it becomes a bit...
Yeah. But it would be like, there would be like majority guys playing that, right?
Oh, yeah,
Sounds
heaps.
Like 90%? More than that?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. I know Nadia, she used to play Warzone.
Okay.
But I don't think she plays it anymore. I've seen her more on Just Chatting than Warzone.
Do you find more girls on like Fortnite and Apex?
Oh my god, there's been like very, very, very occasional where we had, if I play like solo, like solo squad on Apex, I'd get 2 girls in. So we'll be a trio.
Yeah.
Which was like the best luck. We're like, oh my god, are you a girl too? And then we'll be like, oh my god, it's a girl gang. That was like way exciting, but it barely happened.
Right.
It barely happened. So I've been trying to find girl gamers. I don't find much luck.
Do you mean like reach out to girl gamers in your community and things?
Yeah. It's hard, obviously. Some, like, no offense, girls, but us girls can be toxic. I've actually said this to Grizzy as well, that I was saying, I find, guys are a bit more calmer than girls.
When it comes to gaming or just in general?
Just in general, like boys, they just like, they blend,
Blend
like,
boys.
The blend boys.
Yeah.
The blend boys. So I've actually cut 2 of blend boys' hair. So I'm a barber and a hairdresser, by the way.
Oh, wait. Oh, you cut their hair?
Yeah. I cut their hair. Yeah.
Wait, just like, they're like you're a regular customer?
Oh, not regular customer.
But you cut them.
Just cut them like once. I don't know if you know Plain Sunday.
Yeah,
you know Plain
Jay,
Sunday.
right?
Yeah. Jay. Yeah, I cut
cool
Jay's
guy.
hair. He came to my work.
When was that?
Oh, it was like ages ago.
Oh,
like maybe last year. But yeah.
Well, he's got a great haircut now.
Oh yeah.
And I know that at least. Maybe it's still from your haircut.
Oh,
still
maybe.
got it.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I just feel like with guys, they're just more, they blend well, they get along well, there's no drama. But with girls, like, there seems to be some sort of, I don't know, like some girls, they like to do their own stuff. But like, I'm more of like let's play together and lots of stuff. And that's when Molly came along. So Molly is actually one of my mods, and I'm so glad that I got to know her. Molly and we always clutch in Fortnite.
Yeah.
She's like my Fortnite duo. So we make so I've actually made so many TikToks of her because she's just so funny. She's just a hilarious girl. So yeah. But I feel like sometimes like I get jealous, like I wish I was like, it's like, damn, like I wish I was a boy. I would blend in with the guys so good.
Yeah. But
the problem with me is that I obviously, because I left Korea when I was 7 years old.
Okay.
And so I don't really have a bit of a, like a friendship, back in Korea.
Oh,
I think my dad put me in. I think we graduate first in Korea, and then we go into school.
like, do you mean like from kindergarten, and then?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Do you
It's been so old.
do you mean like you go to kindergarten? Because 7 is like when you kind of graduate. Is it 6 or 7? Kind of
7.
kind of graduate kindergarten and go into like primary, right?
I don't know. It's been so long, but all I remember is that in New Zealand, you know how you finish school
Right.
and then you graduate.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Like,
Oh,
because I
really?
came here, I think I was like year 9 or 10 when I came here.
Oh,
So I
okay.
skipped all that. So I wouldn't know how it works in New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you kind of stick with your same like schoolmates all throughout kind of thing. Is that what you
It's
mean?
like that. But
Mm.
nowadays, you go to school, right? And then once you finish school, you don't hang out with those people anymore. Have you realized that?
Do you, like here in general?
In general,
I
I
feel
feel like
like
that too.
I catch up with like 2 people from my college, like high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not your usual group of friends
They're not-
that you used to do.
No. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. I've changed so much. I
Yeah.
feel like you change so much between high school and
Oh,
uni.
yeah, definitely.
Or onwards, even
Yeah.
if you don't go to uni. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're now out in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do find that.
Yeah. So I feel like that's with me. I struggle with
I see.
making friends. But then at the same time, when I make friends that are girls,
Mhm.
I've had them use me for money, talk shit behind my back. And that's when I'm like, you know what, just cut off.
Yeah.
Cut off right there. So so for me it was a struggle to make friends, and
Yeah.
obviously I tend to get along with guys better than
Okay.
girls, which I tend to make more guy friends because I can't make girlfriends. Even if I wanted to try and make girlfriends, it's so hard because sometimes they'll be focusing on their boyfriends or
That's
they
hard.
want to hang out with someone else. But then again, it's so weird for me to say this, but I tend to put my friends over my boyfriend. I'm like a friend person.
You're a friend person.
I'm a very friend person. I would pick any day over my boyfriend just to go hang out with my friends.
How long have you been going out with your boyfriend?
Oh my god. It was 5 years in December. Yeah, 5 years.
Oh, congratulations. Wait, so it was 5 years, just a couple of weeks ago then.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, congratulations,
Yeah,
Leah.
thank
and-
you. Thank you.
And your Leah's boyfriend?
Yeah, he's a cop
He's
actually.
a cop.
He's a cop.
I'm a very good boy. I'm a good boy.
Yeah, he recently graduated.
Oh, wow.
So he hasn't seen his dad for 11 years.
Okay.
And so he flew from Samoa to Auckland to see
Oh.
my boyfriend, and we drove down, I drove down with his brothers and his family, and we were there. And then it was so sad to see. I started tearing up when I saw his dad
Yeah.
and hugging. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I would never want to do that with my parents though.
What do you, oh,
I would
11
never
years
want to
apart.
live apart with my parents. I mean,
Yeah.
I should obviously, but
Not necessarily.
not overseas,
No, so are they in New Zealand?
They're in New Zealand.
New
Yeah,
Zealand.
my dad's side's coming in March.
Oh, yeah, for a visit?
Yeah.
That's fun.
10 of them. And I was
10
like,
of
oh my
them.
god, and they're gonna be staying in one house, and I'm like, oh my
At your
god.
parents' place?
But you know what? My dad did.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, well, it's not like we've never done it before.
Mm.
As in, when they were growing up, obviously with the houses very
Yeah.
very small, and everyone just crowds all together and sleep.
Yes.
But I think that's a norm in Korea, though.
Especially at our parents' generation.
Yes, definitely.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like our generation is the first generation when we didn't see that level of hardship.
Yeah.
Because Korea, it just evolved so fast.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
poverty to where it is now.
Yeah.
And I think even back in my parents' generation, because my mom has she has 4 siblings.
Oh,
So- and they-
really? 4?
4 siblings.
Oh,
That's a lot, right?
No.
You think? Wait, it's like wait, hold up.
Wait.
My my auntie, and
My
3
mum.
brothers. Yeah.
No, my mum has 6 siblings,
6
including
siblings?
herself and my dad's side.
Oh.
That's why there's 10 of them coming. There's so many.
I love that. I thought, yeah. So 4 siblings these days,
Yeah.
you would consider that like a big family.
Oh yeah, hell
but back
yeah.
then, it's like pretty.
But
pretty
that was
common.
normal. Yeah, that was pretty normal.
And growing up poor, they were all sleeping in like the same room, kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
So they must be used to it.
But then obviously that's when the problem comes, because our parents used to grow up very poor and they'll use that excuse on us now. They're like, you should be grateful for what you have. I didn't have this back in the day, you know.
Yeah.
I used to walk all these like kilometers to school and I'm just like, you know, we're not living there anymore. It's finished, so just get over it. But
Yeah.
that's a memory for you. Don't bring it up now.
I mean, they do. I see what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
We should be grateful.
We
And
should.
We are.
Yeah, we are.
Thank you, mom and dad.
Yeah,
you know.
thanks, mom and dad.
Thank you. But at the same time,
At the same time, it needs to stop.
it's new age, new place.
I know.
You know?
See, that's where it comes, as I was really worried that my parents would not accept my boyfriend
How so?
because he's an islander,
Do you
not a Korean.
Right. Do you think did you discuss this with your parents, like even before seeing or having your boyfriend? Did you discuss, like, just in general, like, do you want me to have a Korean boyfriend, mom and dad? Did you ask them that question? Or did they hint that?
I didn't. They just say, like, you should marry a Korean.
Oh, they said that?
So he's my 3rd one.
Okay.
And I'm his 3rd as well. So I'm like 3rd. So lucky job.
Yeah.
But with the first one, my parents are very racist.
Okay.
Yeah, you're racist, mom and dad.
So they weren't Korean.
No, he wasn't
Korean.
Korean. Let's just not say what ethnicity, but he was. They were just being really racist, and I was like, oh my god, okay. And then when I dated the second one, I kept it as a secret relationship. I only dated for like 6 months. I didn't tell my mom and dad because I knew me and him weren't serious. He was, cheating, but it's okay.
You knew?
Huh?
You knew?
I knew, and I dumped him after that.
Right,
I mean,
okay.
he's made some mistakes.
Before that? Before cheating?
Before,
Okay.
and then I was like, okay, you know what? Like, it's time to go.
Yeah.
It's my time to go. So I left. And then I was actually talking to my current boyfriend when I was in Korea. That's when I was solo traveling, and was the year, I don't know, I think it was like back in like 20, I don't know.
So I mean, like 5 years ago, right?
Like eight
8
years,
years
ago,
ago?
maybe. I was solo traveling, but
In
back
Korea.
then, on the news it said it was one of the hottest weather that has happened, and I could not go out. I was legit living in the aircon at home, just lying down because it was so hot. So, but with my parents, I was a bit subtle. I was like, oh, do I tell them or not? Do I tell them?
Okay.
And then I think a year went past, and I kind
You.
of a year went past, and I kind of like started bringing him up a little more to my parents. And obviously,
Ease it in.
my mom was the strict one.
Okay.
My dad was chill. But he was like, as long as you treat my daughter right, then it's fine. But yeah, my mom was like, oh, he's a very softy, genuine guy.
So they've met him. I mean, obviously they've met him by now.
Yeah.
How did you bring him up to them meeting your boyfriend? Like, how was that transition?
A bit subtle at first.
Okay, so you're just
A bit
name dropping here.
Yeah, I was just like,
Seasoning.
I'm dating a new guy, and then I kind of like bring him to my house to have like dinner once, and then and then it kind of like went up there, and then he started casually coming a bit more to eat food more.
Nice.
Just eating and sleeping.
Yeah.
But no, he does like really crazy hours, so it's understandable. He does like 2 early nights,
Right.
2 late afternoons, and then 2 graveyards.
Cop
So-
hours, eh?
Yeah, like it's like
Police hours.
Yeah, so graveyard, he would like start from 10 p.m.
Okay.
and he'll finish at like 7, 8 in the morning.
Is that right?
And I'm like, I could never do that.
That's so weird.
I can't.
That feels so weird.
My mental health could never.
Oh my goodness, for
I could
real.
never.
That's for. I mean, I'm flatting with a doctor,
Oh, really?
and their hours are crazy too. Like
Oh, yeah.
exactly same as that. Night shifts. I think they start at like 10 p.m. and finish at like 8 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. Like when you're having dinner, they're like, "Okay, I'm leaving now. I'm going to work."
Exactly.
And then when I'm like when I'm up and starting working, they're like back home. They're going to bed.
I know.
It feels so weird.
It's weird because sometimes because he lives out south, but he's stationed like somewhere out Newland area.
Okay.
So he's normally there, but when he like drives home, he's like so tired. So he'll like come to my house and sleep. But then I'm like, I'm getting up for work.
Yeah.
See ya. So I'm like, okay, bye. It's just a weird routine. I don't know how people do that. Like props to you guys, but like, holy, I could never.
You'd have to love your job. That would be the only.
Oh yeah,
thing
he
for me.
loves it. He's like, he thinks it's war zone in real life.
Yeah.
He thinks, yeah.
Oh.
He caught his first juvie in near Royal Oak.
Okay. Like caught him. So they
Caught
were
him.
running away.
They were running away and he caught him.
Oh my goodness.
And he's like, I'm always gonna remember this first place.
Yeah. The first
But yeah. But yeah.
That's cool. But he graduated last year.
Last year,
December.
like May.
May.
Yeah.
And then his dad came. That's a beautiful.
Yeah, it
Beautiful
was
moment.
nice. Yeah, he was supposed to actually come over for Christmas, but his brother passed away,
Oh.
so he couldn't make it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but in September, I think I might be going to Samoa
Oh.
for a holiday. So
Have you been there
excited.
before?
No, I haven't. I've never been to the islands.
Yeah.
So when it was our 4-year anniversary, we were supposed to go to Rarotonga,
Okay.
but that never worked out because he ended up becoming a cop.
Right.
So we had to cancel, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, now we're planning it slowly.
That is
Planning it
exciting.
slowly. I'm so excited to try this like vitamin water.
Oh yeah, give it a
Oh,
go.
guys, we're actually drinking this like Korean soda beverage. It's called Milkus.
Milkus.
It's like Korean, yeah.
I feel like a lot of people will know these days. Like K-pop, I don't know, K culture in general is like so big. You know, people trying out different
I know.
Korean
I
snacks.
love trying like new different things.
I like vitamin water. Let me know what you think.
Oh shit. This isn't bad.
It's not too bad, right? It's very easy to drink. It's not too sweet, you know. Yeah. So I have it here.
Oh.
Have it here. No, I haven't heard from them yet. You know what I mean? Yeah, I haven't heard. Do you have sponsors?
I don't.
Would you like one?
That would be nice.
Are you trying? Or?
I actually so I used to work at KFC.
Okay.
And so now my sister works at KFC.
Mm.
And she'd bring one of those KFC bucket heads.
Ooh.
And I was like, KFC sponsor me?
Oh, KFC?
KFC sponsor me?
Why not? I don't know how common it is for like New Zealand, like, you know, it's like they're not New Zealand brands, but like those brands in New Zealand branch
Yeah.
to reach out to creators and all that.
I mean, I've heard of G Fuel, Red Bull.
True.
But I don't know any other.
Yeah, those two are the big
sponsors.
ones.
Those two are the big ones. But I genuinely would love to be sponsored by Red Bull. But unfortunately, I'm not an energy drinker. I don't drink that much energy drinks.
Right.
I just can't.
Well,
I don't know how people do it though.
Because people drink once. There are people drink one bottle per day.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Like I know some people they drink like 5 a day. A day.
Surely that's more than recommended limit.
No, one's enough. I just don't get how people can drink more than that.
Yeah.
Like for me, I think well, back in my high school days, I was obviously addicted to energy drinks. But like not as that addicted. So I was like having at least like 1 can.
5 is a lot.
Yeah. I think 5's a bit too much.
So what do you drink? What's your choice of drink? Tea, coffee,
So,
Milk is-
my mum actually is diabetic,
Okay.
and so I think that's, coming it on me as well, like a
Right.
genetic. So I tend to go with the no sugar drink.
Mhm.
But as you can see, we're not really drinking sugar drink. But yeah, I've been trying to keep it on the no sugar side.
Right.
Yeah.
We're talking like water here.
Like water, Coke no sugar, Sprite zero. They need to drink. They need to bring out all these like no sugar drinks.
Yeah.
And I'll buy it.
Milk is low
Yeah.
sugar.
Yeah,
No
or
sugar
no
milk
sugar
is-
ones. Oh, they would taste awful.
Yeah, but Coke Zero isn't too bad.
No, it's not too bad.
Mm.
Because I started drinking like Coke no sugar more,
Mm.
and so I went to like for the Christmas dinner. I went over to my boyfriend's family's house, and they only had Coke. And I was like, "Is there Coke no sugar?" And they're like, "No, sorry."
Mm.
And so when I was drinking Coke, I was like, "Oh, I can't do it. Like it does not taste the same. I prefer Coke no sugar better than Coke.
Really?
I don't know, just Coke tasted a bit weird."
Yeah.
And so I like drank 2 sips and then I was done.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just keep checking on the alcohol.
Man, you really adjusted to the no
I
sugar.
have adjusted real good.
Man.
Yeah, and so like every other soft drinks that I have, like it just doesn't taste that normal. Like
Yeah.
I just feel like Coke's supposed to be more sugary,
Mm.
but it just didn't have that sugary. But I feel like Coke no sugar has more of the sweetness to it for some reason.
Is that
I don't
right?
know.
Maybe they add like sweetener. No, artificial sweetener.
Maybe, but hopefully they don't.
Hopefully it's better
Hopefully they
then.
don't, because that'll be more embarrassing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I tend to just go for the no sugar, because what we're eating anyways already has a lot of fat and sugar.
Yeah.
So for example, going McDonald's
Yes.
and we get a Big Mac, the Big Mac has already like
Yeah.
the fat, sugar, the carbs in it. And you want to get like another sugary drink on top to develop.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just keep it on the no sugar side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really try, but luckily I don't have sweet tooth.
Oh yeah, same. I don't.
Yeah.
I only eat chocolate when I need to.
you
know.
But you don't like. You
But
don't need to. You know?
I don't eat it in like general.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like say like we're going like ice cream.
Mm.
I would choose anything but chocolate.
Yeah.
But then if I'm like then I'll take chocolate.
If it's there, you know what I mean? Like, if it's there, I will have it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't need to go out of my way to buy it.
To buy the chocolate.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. That's me too. But with chocolate, like I prefer like the Kit Kat and the Ferocious.
Ah, okay,
I'm not a caramel person.
Right.
I don't know how people can love caramel. I just can't.
So you like a bit of texture then, sounds like.
Yeah, like a crunchy taste.
Yes,
like
that's
the
me.
hazelnut, like a peanut
heck
slab,
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah,
That's
that's me
me.
too. But I could never eat just a plain dairy milk chocolate. I just couldn't. I can't.
How because I was gonna ask you about like Korean snacks and stuff. We can get into that. But how did you come to New Zealand? Or like how did your parents?
So I left Korea when I was 7 years old, and my parents wanted us to have a better education. Because back in that day, the teachers were hitting the kids.
Yes, yeah.
But
for
they
sure.
stopped it now, which is good.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy because even like back in my day too, like I remember getting hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember getting hit from my dad. Because my dad stole, the seaweed packets that we have?
Yes,
Like in
yeah.
the plastic container.
Yeah.
So he stole one of them. And I like got angry and I flushed it down the toilet. Oh my god, I had the meanest hiding ever. So never again.
Wait, where did he steal it from?
Oh, he stole it from my hands when I was a little
Ah,
kid.
right,
So when
right.
I was a little kid, I was like so angry. I was like, you just took my seaweed.
Yeah.
So I flushed it down the toilet and I got the mean hiding ever.
Damn.
But anyways, Yeah, so my parents wanted a better education, and so we didn't come to Auckland straight away. I grew up from Christchurch, like 7 years from Christchurch, and then the earthquake happened.
Yes.
That was the first earthquake. When I felt that, I was just like, "Is this a wind?" And my dad's like, "It's an earthquake." I was like, "What the heck is an earthquake?" And then when it started continuing happening, I was like, "Oh, okay, this is what an earthquake is." Obviously, because we were still young,
Yeah.
like we didn't really know anything. But and then my dad in Korea, he used to work with deer velvet, like deer horns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he used to like make medicines and all
no
that stuff.
way.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so he did that in Christchurch as well.
Yeah.
It was called UB Bio.
Okay.
And then when the earthquake happened, like there was like this big, huge, like metal tank that nearly fell on him. And so he's like, okay, this is not a good workplace, and this is not a good place to live, because our houses were obviously shaking. Everything was falling down, like, you know, cracks on the ceilings. Like
That's
it just
scary.
wasn't. Yeah, he just felt like it wasn't safe. But obviously, like our house had the least cracks in all of the neighborhoods.
Okay.
Surprisingly, it was a really good house. And then we just moved to up to Auckland.
Yeah. Following that,
Yeah.
like away from the earthquake.
Yeah, away from the earthquake.
They were
And
quite worried about the second hit, eh?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's when, the biggest one that hit was like with the liquefactions happening. That was in school. That was a bit scary, yeah. But one of my friend actually was so scared of earthquake. She just, you know how they say like, oh, get under a table?
Yes.
That bitch was jumping up and down. I was like, ain't no way. She's like, I don't want to feel the earthquake. And she was just jumping. Oh my gosh, it was so crazy.
Yeah. That's
But
crazy.
yeah. But it's scary, because now there's an earthquake in Japan,
Yeah.
and my cousin's actually there.
Okay.
So hopefully he's alive. Like, no, he's probably alive.
Like he's living there?
No, he just went for a holiday.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I saw his Instagram. He's alive and well.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
So you from Korea to Christchurch. What did you think about the move? Because they were mainly thinking about the education, right? I guess in that means like about. Usually it means like how like there's so much emphasis in education in Korea, like academia. Do you mean like they were hoping to get you guys away from that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Away from, because back in the days, the kids were obviously very toxic with their words.
Yes.
And when I was also living there, I had eczema.
Okay.
So it was really bad to the point where like no creams were working. On the summer days it would just blister. But funny thing is like when we were in Korea and then we were flying to Christchurch, halfway there, somehow I feel like the air just, I don't know, was better, and then it was all gone. It was really scary.
Really?
It looked like a magic kind of thing.
So even before you got to New Zealand,
Yeah.
halfway there you already felt better.
Yeah, there was no eczema on my body or anything. I guess that's how clean New Zealand air was.
Yes. Or how
And how polluted
Korea
Korea was. Because where I was living, there was cigarettes like all on the streets. Because it was like on a corner road.
Yeah.
And so there was just like cigarettes on the floor. There was people shouting.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me like how people in Auckland City
Yeah.
would like feel, because
Right.
there was drunk people outside screaming. Yeah, that was me living in that little corner block.
Where was that? Like which city?
Ilsan?
Ilsan?
Yeah.
Where's
Ilsan.
Ilsan?
I don't know. Don't know.
Well, I'm from Ulsan.
Oh, you're from Ulsan.
Yeah, Ulsan.
Oh.
Is
Okay.
Ilsan near Seoul or not?
I think so.
Should I look it up? I've got my phone here.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
I'm,
Because
I'm curious too.
a lot of people are from like Seoul. I've met a lot of people from Seoul.
Yeah, my cousins and them are from Seoul,
Mm.
and then my other family's in Incheon,
Oh, yep.
and then my parents grew up in, oh my god, it's like a country word.
Like,
See, I don't know.
do you know? Wait, is that Ilsan? So I'm looking at. I mean, it is kind of near Incheon, but I don't know. It says Ilsan Donggu. And it's over there. Does that seem about right?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know. I don't know.
What about your parents?
전라도?
전라도?
I think that's.
It sounds like something.
Yeah.
Wait, 전라도. That means it's island. It's an island. I think do means island. Like Jeju-do?
Is it? No, it's not Jeju-do. My parents actually
Yeah.
had their honeymoon in Jeju Island.
Okay. But I think when it ends with do, it means like island.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Like Jeju-do, like you know Jeju Island.
Where was it? It's like a
Oh, actually, no, I lie. Like there's Gyeonggi-do, you know. It doesn't have to be an island.
No,
My
it's
bad.
not.
My bad.
Okay, I don't know, but they're from the countryside.
Oh, 전라도.
전라도, yeah.
Yeah. Here it is. Oh.
So is it an island?
Yeah, no, it's not an island, but
Yeah,
it's
no, I thought it was.
전라도.
Yeah, okay, it's not.
Okay,
I was
so
tripping myself. But no,
you're-
they grew up there,
Yes.
and I think my dad's house sank underwater.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's like underwater, and
Damn.
the last time we visited there, everything was demolished.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like no one's living there anymore.
Yeah.
Obviously, like my grandparents went to a retirement place, but obviously they've passed away. But yeah, it was so weird, like going back because it was snowing. Because I visioned it when it was in summer. So we had like this like little bridge that was going to our grandparents' house, and then there was like a bridge like underneath where we like all swam, did some fishing, and then right next to it was like my grandparents' place, and like I remembered because he had like a beehive like stand wife thingy, yeah.
That's cool.
He had that, and he had like cows, and he had like a dog and everything. Yeah, like he had like this like little pantry looking thing. It's like on a farm. But yeah, and then all of that was like demolished, and I was
That's
like, oh my
crazy.
gosh. That's wild.
Why did they demolish it? Like to develop like a new development there, or?
I don't know, but it was all gone because I think all the elderlies used to live there. But now
Right.
no one's living there, so I think they just got rid of it.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what's gonna happen next.
Korea's
the
got
place.
like very aging population at the moment.
Yeah.
There are no babies, new babies, but you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
less and less people having babies, and
Yeah. It's like they don't
did you hear that?
yeah, I did.
Yeah, I think it's just okay. I think it's just my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think yeah, because my cousin recently just had a baby. Oh, like I think he's like 2-3 years old now, but she had the babies when she was like 30.
Okay.
So I think everyone's having just really like late
Later,
babies,
yeah.
and you see all these celebrities like they're not having babies till like their 40s.
Is that
or
right?
something. Yeah.
Is that
You
right?
know, I
Yeah.
don't know how old some of them were, but you know Kim Jong-kook.
Is he?
He's from Running Man.
He's a
the
singer,
buff-
right?
Yeah, he's the
I
buff
remember.
dude.
Yeah.
He's still not married.
He's not married.
Still not married.
He must be like 40 something now.
Yeah,
He must
is.
be 40 something now. Yeah.
He is. I think he's in his mid 40s.
Mm.
All of his friends are like married, got kids.
Yeah.
But like he's like the only one who doesn't have
that right?
anyone. Yeah.
What do you think that is? He like you know, like he's a good-looking guy.
He is.
He can
He
sing.
is.
He can
But I
sing.
don't know what's the reason he doesn't want to date anyone.
He doesn't want to date anyone.
No, I don't think so. Not that I know of.
Yeah.
But I just feel like he's pretty out there, but it's not looking. I think he's just more like he care about his looks and his health. But apparently his health is like not good.
How so?
Because it was like on this like TV channel or something, and then he said like it wasn't good because like he was just only eating like really strict proteins and all that stuff. I'm like, oh my god, I could never.
But that sounds like that's good, you know.
I
Good
know.
for him.
Oh, well, it's good, but I think he's like eased up more on eating like more junk foods now.
Yeah.
Back before when I started watching him, he was just like really strict on everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's true. Cause I never really got into Running Man, because I think that was like
a
little bit after I moved to New Zealand. But I definitely know him from. Was he on like Muhandojan? He was on Muhandojan, right? That's how I know him. Yeah. Because I used to watch. I was a
wow, Muhandojan.
Muhando. Is it still going or what? Is it like
It's finished, I think.
It's finished. That's like back in my days. There was like Muhandojan was my thing.
Yeah.
That was my thing.
I think I was like probably slightly into that.
Yeah.
Before, technology came on through and everything. But yeah, oh my god, Muhandojan.
I'm a big Yu Jae-suk fan.
Oh, you just like
Yu Jae-suk, yeah. I love Yu Jae-suk.
He's so funny.
He's funny.
He is the best MC that anyone could have.
Man, I used to want to be like an MC.
Yeah.
Because like I grew up watching Yu Jae-suk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was so cool.
I have one question.
Okay.
What came out with the name Everything Goes?
Everything Goes. So the lore of it is, so I couldn't come up with a name for ages.
Okay.
Because I started interviewing first before I came up with the name.
Yeah.
So in my early episodes we joke about like how I don't even have a name, and then what I really wanted to name it was Anything Goes.
Anything
Because
goes.
I talk about like anything, right?
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like anything goes.
Yeah.
But I knew that I'm just copying it off like this other podcast that was popular that I was listening to.
Yeah.
Do you know Emma Chamberlain?
Yes.
So she's got a podcast called Anything Goes.
Oh.
And I love her and I love her podcast. So I was like, I can't name it exactly the same, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, screw it, let's do Everything Goes.
Oh,
So her podcast is Anything Goes with Emma Chamberlain. Mine is Everything Goes with Pascal. Because everything goes.
Wait, so your English name is Pascal?
Oh, do you? Yep. Oh, yes. So yeah. So Pascal. That's my baptism name.
Oh.
So which I kind of carried it over as like kind of like what I'm known as here.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I see.
Yeah.
No, because when I was driving to the Korean Mart, I saw like a Pascal's early childhood. And I was like,
yes.
did he name it off of the early child? I was like, surely not.
Yeah, I do see that when I walk past it, like when I drive past it, because it's right next to one supermarket, right? Yeah. I do see that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
I
the.
see.
But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I've got no attachment to the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so my Twitch name used to be Leah, as in LEEAAHH_X. And I was like, fuck, this is so much. And so I changed it to Love_Leah.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh my god, it's just like so much words. I just want to keep it simple, you know?
Right.
So I'm like thinking of like changing it to like it's Leah X.
Yeah.
To make it simple.
Damn, are you dropping the news? Am I getting the exclusive news right here?
No, I'm just thinking about it.
Right.
But then I'm like, oh, I don't really know.
Why not?
Because I'm like with the underscore that's happening. Like imagine you're making a merch.
Yeah.
And then like you're gonna put like love underscore Leah.
And love is spelled differently too, right?
Yeah, it's LUVV
Yeah.
instead of LOVE. But then I'm like, I just want to like find a name to keep it simple. And then if I just want to put just Leah on it, it's taken. So everything I've tried to do with Leah or something is somehow taken.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make it simple. But obviously, I'm putting a lot of thoughts into it.
Yeah, no, I think it's important.
It is important.
I mean, that's what. Yeah, sorry, you go ahead.
No. It's like, because it's going to be like attached on you
For sure.
for years and years and years. And that's how people are going to know you as, you know?
Yeah. And, ex Grizzly, he, recently, I mean, on my podcast, he name dropped that he's going to change it to, Hey, it's Grizz. Yeah.
I don't know if it's changed or not.
I don't think it's yet changed, but yeah. So you could start a trend. You guys can start a trend.
Oh my gosh, no! I don't know. I'm just really thinking of a name. Like obviously, like I was legit thinking, just even calling my channel just Kimchi.
Kimchi, okay. I like that.
But it would be cool
if
my first name was Kim.
Right.
But it's Kang.
Kangchi.
What the fuck is a Kangchi? I would not know what a Kangchi is.
Well, you see, people get people curious. It's like, what's going on there, But do you mean channel as in like the Twitch channel?
Twitch channel name, yeah.
Twitch channel. So can you have like, I mean, like this is like a YouTube baby talking here. Can you have like different like a username and different channel name kind of thing?
You mean like how we do it on Instagram? You have the Instagram name, but then in the bio you've got like a different name.
Oh yes, yeah.
So with Twitch it doesn't allow you to do that.
So your channel name is your name kind of thing. Yeah.
Basically.
But Kimchi is surely taken too.
I think so.
Anything
something fun, I just want to try it. It's somehow taken.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I'm trying to open up a new YouTube account.
Okay, so you already had a YouTube account.
I did. I want
to talk about this.
There was a video.
I'm gonna put
that
that.
There was a video that I made in Great Barrier Island.
Oh, like a vlog?
A vlog, but it was just me swimming.
Oh, yeah?
It's probably like an 8-second video.
Okay.
But it was me snorkeling in Great Barrier Island. But other than that, I'm slowly trying to put into it. I'm probably going to get rid of that 8-second video.
Okay.
And probably put this podcast as my first YouTube video.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm excited because I haven't announced my YouTube channel to anyone yet.
Right.
Except for one of my mods, Shifty Hayes.
Okay.
I told him that I have a YouTube account and he's my first subscriber.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so I'm excited to put it on, gain more followers and actually do like many vlogs and stuff because that's what I actually do on TikTok.
Right.
But like I kind of want to do it if I'm actually going overseas.
Yeah.
And I can make like a Samoa channel, like a Samoa holiday, like video with the daily vlogs in it. So I'm very excited to do.
That would be cool. So you're starting a new, but in the current channel, is it you got the snorkeling video?
That's it. That's literally.
Right. So are you gonna delete that channel and start a new one?
No. I'm keeping the same one.
I'm keeping the same one.
And then putting it on there content from now on. Yeah. Because I don't think I can handle 2 channels. I'm already handling like 4 different accounts on Instagram.
Is that right? So you've got
I've got my main one.
Yeah.
I've got my gaming one.
Yeah.
And then I've got my cutting hair.
Oh yeah.
Like the hairdresser one.
Cool.
I'm actually starting to learn lashes too.
Okay.
I was doing lashes last night on stream.
Right.
So hopefully being a lash tech soon as well.
Cool.
And then my family's restaurant, Korean fried chicken.
Yes, you mentioned that. I need to visit that.
It's very addicting. I did give it to Grizzly.
Okay.
On the way, and he was loving it.
Heck yeah.
They loved
great
it,
for
so
a
which was
chicken.
good.
That's amazing.
I mean, once you eat it, it's
Yeah.
kind of addicting.
Oh, it's very. Yeah,
Very.
I love it. I love it so much.
It's addicting. And then we've got that pickled radish.
Oh heck yes.
I haven't seen any other Korean restaurants do it except for our one.
Is that right?
I haven't
How is
seen
that? Because that's so Korean. That's so
You
Korean.
know pocha chicken?
Yes, like in the city,
I
right?
haven't seen them do the pickled radish.
Is that right?
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
Well, they're missing out. 'Cause
They are
such a
missing
good
out.
balance.
It is.
It balances out.
It is.
Because by itself, like the chicken by itself is delicious, but you get sick of it. It's
Yeah, you need something
oily,
like a like a vinegary. It's like crunchiness.
Cancel it out. Cancel it out,
Cancel
you know?
the greasiness out.
yeah.
But yeah, so we do that, and then we do like tteokbokki,
Ooh.
and then we do like corn cheese.
I love it.
부대찌개
Yeah, where's
Yeah.
this?
in East Tamaki.
East
It's a
Tamaki.
little bit far away. I mean, from my house, it's like a 30-minute drive. So it is kind of like a pain.
Are you happy to like name drop it here? Like where it is and the restaurant name and stuff?
I can't do that, unfortunately.
Is
I've
that
had
right?
a bit of weirdos come into my.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking that. I mean, I would love to
yeah.
shout it out, but
So
if
I
that's
did.
the
I
case,
mean,
then no.
yeah, no, I did actually tell Grizzly on his stream, and then he was like, one of his viewers was like, "Oh, where is it?
Yeah.
I want to go visit."
Yeah.
And then Grizzly was like, "Oh, that guy's fine. You
Right,
know,
right.
he's what was it? He's trustworthy,
Right.
you know." But on my other friend's one, I accidentally named it,
Yeah.
and unfortunately,
Oh, no.
he came,
Yeah.
and he like stayed there for like 2 hours,
2 hours.
just eating half pieces of chicken and some chips. Like, that
Really?
man really took 2 hours, and I was just like,
That's so weird.
yeah.
That's so weird.
And he was like talking, and I'm like, oh, can you just eat at least, please? Oh
Yeah. I mean, I would love to shout it out, but yeah, if that's the case, then no,
no, I just
No.
don't want to put it at risk, eh?
for sure. No, it's
Just-
not worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some people, you know, come in now
Mm.
and then and be like, when are you working?
Yeah.
Be like, why don't you just go in without me? Like, why do I have to be there?
Yeah. I mean, it becomes like a fan meetup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
You
think
know?
that's when it becomes like a little risky.
Yes.
So I decided to just not name drop it. I just give it out to people who are trustworthy,
Mm-hmm.
and so they can visit, and then I give them discounts or some free chicken.
Okay.
Because that's what I do. Like I said, I do shit for my friends.
Yeah.
But no, at the end of the day, yeah, my boyfriend gets free food too. So yeah.
Ooh, that's
So yeah,
what a deal.
it is a bargain.
What a deal.
It's a bargain in this inflation coming to me for some free chicken. But yeah,
Oh, that's. How do you find your mod?
how do I find my mods?
Mm.
Okay,
Like, oh, is it? How is it generally done?
mods are generally hard to find.
Mm.
So back when I used to stream, I obviously didn't know what mod were, but
Mm.
obviously they help you when weirdos come in
Yeah.
or they get like bot messages and everything like that. And you just kind of get to know them and know that you're obviously like trustworthy. People who I know in real life, like there's some of my mods too, which is like Naps and Molly. And then Shifty, I kind of got to know him because he kind of like came into my stream, and now and then like he would actually help me if I was feeling, say someone made like a comment and I was kind of just like, oh, like I don't know how to say it in like a nice way, and then he would come in
Right.
and actually be like, hey, this is Leah's stream, maybe like not talk about this, you know, because who would want to like read all those like negative, you know, messages while, you know, the person is streaming. The streamer needs to engage with, you know, the viewers, but not in a very depressed way. And like, you know, I guess like one to two comments is fine, but when they like drag it on and be like, oh, like I'm feeling so down. Like, what did you want me to do about it? Like, it's hard. Like, you can DM me or like, talk to me like after stream, but like, try not to put that in chat. There are some people that obviously, like, I know some people have made comments on other people's streams. I'm like, what was that really necessary though? So, I mean, wait, you don't stream, eh?
No.
See, if you streamed, you would understand. If you streamed, you would understand. Why don't you start streaming your podcasts?
Oh. Yeah, I haven't thought about it. I guess like I repeat, but like I love YouTube. So YouTube is like my main thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like we should talk about this too, because YouTube got up
Why don't you multi-stream?
like YouTube
and Twitch. With Twitch, you can obviously get money as well.
Okay, that's true.
But with Twitch and YouTube, both of them, it helps you. Say you've got like a screen of, text messages, while we're talking, and then we'd say, hey guys, do you want anything to talk about? Do you want to ask any questions?
That would be cool too.
That is a good tip.
Yeah,
I think you should start.
That would be cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But streaming sounds like, huge respect to you guys. I talked about this Grizzly too. Streaming sounds daunting.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It is.
And I'm not like watching like Kai Cenat or who's other big streamers. There's Kai and
Ninja from Fortnite.
I haven't seen many of his streams, but some of those, like, do you know Penguins Zero?
No.
he's a streamer. He's like a reaction streamer, and he's just chat, but he's like a YouTuber and at the same time he's a Twitch streamer. That's how I know him. But these guys got like I feel like they've got an X factor, that something that I don't have. They're funny on the spot. They can say shit that sounds scripted, but obviously not, because they're reacting to the chat.
Yeah.
And I don't think I have that. You know what I mean? And
but I feel like we all start somewhere.
That is true.
We all start somewhere. Obviously, like, it's like a learning development.
Yes.
Like as kids, like babies to an adult. Like I think we can learn that from streaming and stuff. Learn and then grow. So. Yeah, I feel like maybe streaming.
It sounds fun.
You don't have to like stream all the time. You can only stream when you're doing the podcast, which is a good idea.
That's true. That will be fun.
Yeah.
That will be fun.
It would be fun.
Maybe for a part 2.
Maybe for part 2. Maybe part 2. Part 2.
Yeah, but I think it's like another thing is like getting started sounds daunting, because when I first started this podcast,
so how long have you had this podcast for?
I started it May last year, so it's been about like 6-7 months now.
Nearly coming up to a year.
Yeah, we're getting there. And when I first started it, like, I remember like first few months, right? Because Instagram is like my main way of communication with the world, right?
Yeah.
And having like 20 subscribers, and like 20 followers, whatever.
Yeah.
And then it grew like very, very slowly, So I know like how it feels to have like
Yeah.
I didn't really care, and even now, like, I don't have that many followers.
Yeah.
And I don't mind, but I just remember because I wanted to reach out to people.
Yeah.
It was so hard.
Yeah.
Without having following to, just, I guess, like, it was hard to prove that I'm legitimate.
Yeah.
I'm legit interested in it, because to people, I'm just like random strangers saying, "Oh, do you want to have a 2-hour, 3-hour conversation?" Yeah. So I guess like starting something else.
Yeah.
So, I know how much work it takes, and But another thing is like, it would be interesting to hear, like, if you worry about this too. YouTube videos, you can edit. If you make a mistake, if you say something that's more edgier than you would like, you can edit it out in the worst case.
Yeah.
Streaming, you see a lot of streamers get cancelled for saying shit one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think with the content creating your gameplay, you can also edit,
Yes.
scenes out. But obviously, when you say something during that live
Stream,
stream,
yeah.
that's
Everyone's
when it
gonna
becomes
know.
a problem.
Everyone's gonna know.
That's when it becomes a problem. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you worry about that or not?
I guess everyone just has to watch what they say. But then when they say something wrong, like that's when you get cancelled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
That's-
just takes one time.
It does. It does. And Twitch, I think you have like a 3 chance warning, and then your account gets banned, I think.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's how Twitch works. And no copyrighted music.
Yeah. Is that okay?
So you can't play YouTube on it
Right.
because that's copyright.
Yeah. But you can you play YouTube videos? You can't play
You
YouTube
can,
videos?
you can,
okay.
but like some parts, like it like mutes your stream.
True. Okay.
But then again, like it's not copyrighted. But then when I use Spotify,
Yeah.
because I thought that's how people, turn off that copyright thing. So I was
Yeah.
like, I bought Spotify for a reason.
Yeah.
And then I get an email saying, oh, there was some copyright check music. I was like, what the heck?
Also, Twitch emailed you?
Yeah. About the copyrighted music
Is that
thing.
right?
And I was
Okay.
like, oh, I thought Spotify was okay.
Mm,
I thought Spotify was okay, but I guess not.
I guess not.
I guess not.
Which streamers do you watch?
I watch. I watch a lot.
Okay.
I kind of watch everybody. So I watch what is it? I watch Ray in the City.
Yeah.
He's a New Zealand IRL
Yeah.
streamer.
I met him once. Really nice
I
guy.
did, yeah. Me and him, we live like so close by, so like sometimes we'll go for a drink, like stream and all that stuff.
Can I ask you about Rain the City? Just it's like a bit of
Yeah.
off topic.
Yeah.
But before that, can I just run to the bathroom really quick?
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go
We'll
ahead.
be right back. Alrighty, we're back, folks.
We're back.
We're back. Yes. So I wanted to ask you before I forget.
Yeah.
How did you meet Rain the City? And you guys seem really close. And what is this two-piece thing? What is the thing?
Actually, a lot of people have asked like how I got close with Ray in the City.
Mm.
There has been good words and obviously some bad words.
Okay.
Ray has been a really good friend. As we slowly got to know each other. He's like my uncle, But when someone raided me, she was a part of like the New Zealand community streamers, and she told me like, oh, did you want to go to like this Halloween party that was happening? And then it was Ray hosting it, and so me and my friend, we went to the event, and that's how I met Ray. And then just watching his streams now and then, like obviously like I didn't even know who Ray in the City was. And then once I got to meet him, like he was nice, and then I watched his streams, and then we kind of got along with each other. And then I think one day he was doing Korean barbecue. Like, as far as I remember, I think. And then like I messaged him on stream. I was like, oh, should I like come over for Korean barbecue? He's like, yeah, come over. And so he sent me the Addy, and I was like, oh my gosh, like here we are. Obviously I didn't have much friends. Obviously, like how I said before, I tend to be more friends with guys than girls because I don't think I'm like compatible with reaching out to the girls. And so once I like started hanging out with him, it kind of became like an often hanging out kind of days where I would hang out with him like every weekend. So he would, obviously because he's an IRL streamer, he goes out to the Auckland live because people from the other countries are actually watching him. So they want to know, see like the Auckland life and all that stuff. And so he would always like ask me to like, let's go out and drink and all that stuff. So of course, like I said yes, because I don't want to be like staying home, life's too short.
I mean, it's like, sounds like he became your friend.
Yeah, he became like a really good close friend of mine, and he's actually like streamed at my restaurant.
Oh, cool.
And I ate there, and I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, and so with him, with us getting close to know each other, that's when all this hate started happening.
Okay.
Obviously saying that like I was hanging out with him for clout.
Right.
I was hanging out with him because, he's got so much followers and everything. I had no intention of ever thinking that in my head. Like, if I was to do like a lie detector test, if I've ever thought of that once, I'd tell you it was negative. It was only just because I really wanted to go out and socialize. And so ever since all that like hate started talking, I kind of eased up and stopped hanging out with him for a while.
That's tough.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I thought about it and be like, why the heck do I have to listen to these people?
Yeah.
Like, it's my life. Obviously, everyone's going to go through and see, they're going to either have haters in their lives because they want to know so much about you and what you're doing and all that stuff. But it's just like, I genuinely want to go out there and just like, just have fun, like drink. Like, if there was any other girls who told me to do that, I would say yes.
Yeah.
But it's at the end of the day, it's like, it's hard, with us girls like wanting to hang out. It's like kind of hard for us to reach out, I feel like.
As girls?
Yeah, as girls. Okay. So it's a bit difficult on its side. Like, if Ray was a girl, yeah, definitely, I'd hang out with Ray all the time if it was a girl. And sometimes we play games, with like other streamers as well. We like play Lego Fortnite and all that stuff. It was fun. But it just got to the case where I think it was a bit too much, and so I like kind of stopped hanging out with him for a little bit, and then just like slowly, very slowly, just going out very occasionally to it. But I guess I'm just trying to make myself occupied more, since I'm doing the lash course now. So hopefully my future work is to actually do lashes and stream it. Yeah, so they can see my work, and it'll be good like content as well.
I think haircut stream would be cool too. Or are you
I actually
doing that?
have done haircut streams before. Cool. I have done it on my friends.
Yeah.
But and then I stopped doing hair, dressing cut streams.
Okay.
And then sometimes I'll do cooking streams.
Yeah.
Because they want to watch me cook.
Yeah.
So and then I did cooking streams. So I'm more like a variety streamer.
Right.
So I do like cooking, hair cutting, recently got into the lash thing, and gaming and stuff. It just kind of depends where I feel like want to stream. But obviously when I first started streaming, you really get burnt out.
Right.
Like a lot burnt out. You're just like, oh my god, this is so tiring.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, don't do it full time. Don't do it full time when you're a small streamer. That's what I recommend.
Do you want to go full time streaming?
My parents don't allow me. Us as Asian strict parents do not allow that us.
But if they see the money coming in, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Once they see it,
If it's enough to like be the same as Kai Sanat, then obviously I'd be like, Mum, look at this. I mean, I've actually had my mum on stream
Yeah,
playing the
okay.
scary game.
That's
and my
cool.
sister too.
That's
yeah.
cool.
So, I have been trying, because obviously I don't. So back in May, actually, I went to America. I visited one of my mods, and I was there for 3 weeks
Yeah.
for a holiday. Cause I want to see, like, I've tried like In-N-Out, Dutch Bros,
Oh, that's
Chipotle.
cool.
It was so good. It was so
sounds
good.
really fun.
Yeah, and then when I came back, I had no job because my plan was to come back from America and find a hairdressing job. But unfortunately, like, no one was hiring. And so I was like, oh my God, what do I do? And so I started doing Uber Eats delivery driving. And so back then I was obviously still like, what is it? Jet lagged. Yeah, I was very jet lagged, and I was trying to go back to my own schedule. So that's when I started doing Uber Eats delivery driving, making money out of that, and just surviving on it. And then later on, I found a new hairdressing job, and then unfortunately, that place is not paying very well. And so I was like, oh, why don't I just do lashes? Like, lashes is like, what, an hour for like, I don't know, more than 60, 90.
Yeah.
Depending on what kind of lashes they want. So I'm like, it could be good money.
Yeah.
And also, like, this inflation is crazy. It's really crazy. And I feel like a lot of teenagers are struggling. But then some teenagers who can go out to parties and concerts, I'm like, proud of you, because 24 years, still never been to a concert.
24 years?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Never been to a concert.
Who would you go if you could choose?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. There's a lot of artists out there. Like, Juicy Fest is on, isn't it? From 3rd of January to 20th of January, I think.
Okay.
I see so many people going festivals. I'm like, oh my God, I wish that was me.
You want to go?
I just can't afford it.
Yeah.
It's just so expensive.
Festivals are expensive.
That's why I feel like we need to find, like, people need to find a job that's like good wages that can actually afford and support, go.
Would you go full-time streaming if there was an opportunity?
If there was an opportunity,
Yeah.
like doing revenue-wise well,
Yes.
maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
How so?
I just don't think that I can't sit on a table. That's like a
It's tough.
9 to 5 job.
It's
like,
tough.
imagine that.
It's
like
tough.
9 to 5 just staying on the table and like gaming. Obviously, like, not even like standing or going out for a pee and stuff, maybe like a food break or something. But that's literally a 9 to 5 job, depending on what time you start.
Yeah.
I feel like with that's why I try to do like more part time, and like I'm taking more less breaks. Because whenever I just like I used to like just finish work, I would always just stream like every day, and I was like, oh my God, like this is actually tiring, and I need to put like my mental health first. And so I decided to, some of the days where I feel like streaming, I'll stream. But then other days, like, I could be going out, doing something more productive, Like, I feel like sometimes as us streamers, I feel like I don't believe everyone should be doing a full time on
streaming.
on streaming wise.
Even
though if you get like big revenues, I feel like everyone should be doing it part time. No one should be, in my opinion, I feel like no one should be a full time streamer, no matter how much you make.
Yeah,
I feel like people need to go outside, enjoy more life. Like, enjoy more life on it, because life's too short. You never know when you're gonna die.
You don't.
This became very depressing, but no.
You don't.
But I just feel
You
like,
don't. You really don't.
and like just spend time with your families. I guess. Yeah. And I feel like that was me when I was just that was me when it was when I came back from America.
Yeah.
Like it was more like I would not see my parents
Right.
for like 3 days because I was just stuck in a room.
Streaming.
Yeah. And I just felt like, oh my God, we need to appreciate life more. Just feel like being stuck inside a box with, you know, in front of a computer screen. I just feel like we need to appreciate life a little bit more. But I mean, props to everyone who does full-time streaming. I just could never.
Yeah.
I don't think I could. I mean, we all need to see the sunlight.
We do. Vitamin D.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we need some fresh air.
We do.
Not computer PC air.
So Kai Sen, like say like one of the biggest streamers, Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
How often does he stream? Like every day? Do you know?
I don't think so.
You didn't stream every day.
Yeah,
Okay.
but props to Kaisana for not streaming every day. Because
you'll be tempted to.
I mean, obviously,
to, yeah.
yes, but he's already famous as he is.
Yes.
Or say like he's already got a job, but does streaming for a part-time. Yeah, fair enough. But I mean, for me, I just could never do full-time streaming.
Yeah.
It's tiring. It's making your body sore.
Yes. Yeah.
I just could never.
And going back to the Ray, your friendship with Ray.
Oh yeah.
What's the two-piece?
Oh,
rule?
two-piece. Yes.
What's that?
So Ray used to look at some TikTok videos, and you like legit punched like 1-2, so
Okay.
two-piece.
Two-piece.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
like
two
1, 2.
piece.
Okay.
Yeah, so like you hit that person for like a two-piece.
Okay.
That's a two-piece, you know?
Is that like a boxing term?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think so.
okay.
I think so. And then so when I would stream GTA, he would come in and he would try to like punch me, and he goes, "That's a two-piece." And then there's been some clips where I've actually like munted him to the ground. I've actually two-pieced him real good. So
Yeah.
I've been like going like on GTA. I've been like going to the gym and like exercising, getting all that level up to like 100. So
Okay.
like when I fight him, it's over. So yeah, and so that's how the two-piece started coming along.
Two-piece.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
been seeing like his stories and taking you in it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I think there should be other TikTok videos
Yeah.
of GTA people doing like two-piece.
Ah.
Like there's people who like try fire and be like and they do like a 1-2 punch
Yeah.
and they'll be like, "That's a two-piece. That's
There's
a two-piece."
two-piece.
Yeah. So that's how the two-piece, I think.
Ah, that's there.
Came
Now
along,
I
I
know.
think.
Now
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. So other than Ray, what other streamers do you watch?
I watched Grizzly.
Grizzly. Yeah.
Grizzly's a very interactive streamer.
Yes.
Very engaging with the viewers too.
Yeah.
So I watched him as well, and I also watched Narps.
How did you know Knobs?
I think Narps came because Narps is one of Pope's mod. Pope
Okay.
NZL. He's a
Ah.
GTA streamer.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I know we ended up getting to know each other because I don't really know how exactly it was.
Because
but
he's
I
your
think
mod, right?
He
So,
is
yeah.
my mod. We've hung out with Molly as well. He was, yeah, I think we just kind of got to know each other.
Okay, just being in the streaming community,
Being in
I
the
guess.
stream, I think, yeah. I don't remember quite exactly, but with Molly, I know because Molly, I think Pope NZL raided me one time, and then that's when Molly came in, and then kind of got to know Molly more,
Okay.
and then we became friends. Yeah.
So Molly was like a viewer of Pop NZL.
Mod of
Pop NZL,
Yeah.
yeah. And then
And I'm so grateful of Molly.
yeah.
Because I've met her now, and me and Nubs, we've actually persuaded her to get a PC so we can all game and stuff.
That's cool.
So hopefully she streams one day because she's fucking hilarious.
That's cool.
But yeah, so Molly's probably one of like number one genuine game friend that I've actually made.
That's cool.
Yeah, so
Doesn't she have like similar name to as you? Like,
she does.
is it?
I've actually copied off Molly
Is it
because I was deciding because I love Molly and love Leah, and then sometimes when we go into people's stream, they'll be like, "Oh, the love gang's here."
the love
The
gangs?
love
That could be
gangs.
cool,
Yeah. So
right? You'll be losing the love gang when you change if you changed your name.
I know. I feel like me and Molly, we could do a duo merch, you know, a
You
combined
could,
merch
like,
and
yeah.
call it the Love Gang.
Collab, you know.
Collab?
There's Blend Boys. There's Blend Boys. You
Oh
can
yeah,
have Love
Blend
Gang.
Boys,
You
yeah.
can start a Love gang, you know.
Yeah. That would be cool. That would be cool.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, the Love Gang. I haven't thought about that. That would be pretty cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's knobs that you watch.
Yep.
Yep.
Nuts. I only watch very small. I also watch Tessa.
Tessa, okay.
Tessa, he is a good streamer too. Who else do I watch? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. There's just so many because I just go
Yeah.
into every people's streams.
And they're all in
and
New
just
Zealand.
watch. Oh, New Zealand, out of New Zealand.
Mm.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I watched the Neo Viper. He's an Apex legend.
Mm.
Gamer. Yeah, I just go into people's streams and just watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just variety. Like, I'm a variety streamer. I watch varieties of people. Yeah, so that's me.
What about like huge streamers like Ludwig and Valkyrie and Pokemon?
I don't follow huge people. I feel like with huge people, it's hard to communicate with them because
They've
there's
got so
always
many,
a
yeah.
lot of people talking in there.
Oh my goodness, like the
I-
chats.
I know. Like, I'd rather talk to someone
Yeah,
that I can actually engage with
yeah.
instead of people just commenting. I just can't. It's hard.
The chats
obviously.
are crazy. I don't know how they keep track of that. I don't know how they respond to that. But yeah, no, I've been to Grizz stream. I mean, when he streamed my podcast on it,
Yeah.
that was like my first streaming experience, and I tuned in a couple of times after that. But yeah, I think, you know, like I was saying before, something about the X factor that I don't have.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
got it.
Yeah.
it's got it.
Streaming is difficult in some ways, but at the end of the day, honestly, like, making new friends on Twitch and being friends as your viewers actually feels good.
Yeah,
It feels nice at the end of the day knowing, like, there's always someone gonna be there for you, talking to you, asking how your day was. Like, I have a viewer who always comes in and asks, like, "Oh, what did you have for dinner?" That's
Yeah.
all he asks. He always asks, "What's for dinner? What's for dinner?" Because we always, like, my community loves talking about food. Obviously, like, I talk about food at work. Like, honestly, we'll literally just talk about, like, "Oh, what did you have for dinner?" Like, "Oh, I had this, I had that." Like, "Oh, I'm getting my food delivered." Like, we'll just talk about the randomest things. But I love a really good engagement with my viewers. Obviously, not every day I'm gonna have, you know, people talking, like, constantly, obviously, but I try my best, and I feel like that's what I need to work on for my 2024 resolution
okay.
of chatting to people. Yeah,
I like chatting to the viewers.
I guess so. Yeah, making an open question instead of a closed question.
What's an open question?
Open question is like for example, like, oh, did you have dinner? And you'll be like, yes.
Mm.
That's a closed question, because like
Mm.
closed question is more like a short sentence
Yeah.
answer. An open question be like, oh, so like, how did you start streaming, and like, how did you, you know, what how did you start streaming, and like, what happened during your times during streaming? So that's a ongoing
Right.
answer. So you can do like a long question. So that's an open question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, yeah, I think I need to work on that 2024 resolution to talk to my viewers more. Yeah.
Okay, so you've got a bit of a New Year resolution going on.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I've got a segment just perfect for that, which is a good segue into the segment. I thought we could talk, for the viewers, we're going to have this conversation like a week ago, right?
Yeah.
Or was it 2 weeks ago?
About...
the podcast recording?
Oh, yeah. I think it was maybe
2 weeks ago,
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, which was...
someone had COVID.
I got COVID. Oh, I woke up so we're going to have it on like 2 weeks ago on Saturday. And I woke up, I think like 4 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, I am not feeling too well. I was thinking like, I could kind of endure it.
Yeah.
And still have the conversation.
Imagine if I did come.
If you can.
I would have had COVID.
COVID is everywhere now at the moment in New Zealand, so you probably would have caught it.
But I would not want to have COVID. The last time I had COVID, I was probably drinking like 6 bottles of 1.5 liter water bottles a day.
A day?
Because I just kept coughing and coughing. Like, that's how bad it was.
Similar thing to me. I just kept coughing.
Bad.
I did have online interview, like online podcast interview. Yeah. With actually I was a guest on that podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which was really cool. My first time being a guest.
Oh,
yeah, it was really cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was this guy who found me through YouTube. So he lives in Florida. He lives in Austin, Texas, but he was in Florida, and he called me and we did a conversation. But I was like at first it was a bit shaky because like I was coughing. I was trying not to cough, but I just drank water like all the time on it, and it kind of worked out. But I'm so glad like that I called it quits for that.
That would have been bad.
That would have been pretty bad. But so there was that, and that was just before New Year's. So I was like, when I was preparing for the interview, I was like, let me write down some New Year questions. Right? New Year questions.
Okay.
So, but it's still relevant. It's just after New Year's.
Yeah, help me with the questions.
Okay, so I've got basically 2 sections, right?
Yep.
Let's talk about this past year in 2023.
Oh my
and let's talk, and then after that we talk about New Year.
New Year.
So let's go with the past year questions first.
Yep.
In 2023, what are you most proud of?
Ooh. Unfortunately, 2023 wasn't my year. It wasn't my year.
How so?
Obviously in 2023 I wanted to sort of stop streaming.
Stop streaming?
I did I took a break. I took a break for like 3 weeks, and then I came back because I told them that I was going to stream next year. Obviously I was just like pretty down about everything. I guess, obviously my dog was getting old. Unfortunately, she did pass away before Christmas. I think with 2023, after I came back from America, I wasn't more like what's the word, like, I guess like I haven't quite found myself in 2023.
Okay.
I don't know what to do, all I knew that I was doing hairdressing, and then I told my parents that I was like, I don't know if I should do hairdressing or not. It was just kind of like a struggle for me in 2023. But I mean, what I'm most proud of in 2023, I guess, is I just don't have a proud moment,
Yeah.
honestly. I wish I did. Like, I think 2023 I was a bit lazy.
Lazy, you think so?
I think
Yeah.
so. And I just didn't, I was like just streaming all the time, just going to work. Like, I think 2023 was a boring year for me. Obviously because all my friends, they started like new jobs and everything. So like with me, with that, like losing friends in a way, but like not fully losing them. Obviously, like everyone's got different priorities, but I guess what I'm most proud of with 2023 is being able to slowly build the clientele that I have in hairdressing. And obviously just before or just after maybe November, I started, realizing about streaming. I need to take a break, I need to take care of my mental health. And yeah, just spending more time with like my families and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, but at the end of the day, 2023 wasn't my year for me.
When you asked yourself the question, do I still want to do hairdressing?
Yeah.
I'm guessing the answer was yes, because you're still doing it.
I am. It's just because I've got a bit of health problems.
Okay.
Obviously, like, because with my mum being diabetic and then me being diabetic, and then I'd have like problems with like my joints for some reason.
Right.
Like they would like have like a little spasm where like it wouldn't, like, I can't fold my hands for some reason. That usually just happens in the morning, and then like I would like tape up my hands like together so like they're stabilized so the muscles like stretch itself.
Okay.
And then my mum looked at like my hand and then told my dad about it and be like, like, it's so sad seeing you like still work even though you have like your hand is sore and all that. But I'm like, at the end of the day, like, you gotta do what you gotta do. And sometimes with hairdressing, it is kind of hard because your clients are booked in with you.
Yeah.
And when you call sick, that's when it becomes a problem. And with me, I had really bad luck when I joined that hairdressing place. I ended up being sick. And I told them, and at that time I actually had my appendix out.
Oh shit.
And so I told them that I couldn't come into work and all that stuff. But I think that was like way before. I think I just had like another stomach pain, but
Okay.
they just couldn't find out what it was.
Right.
But yeah, and I told them that like I was sick and all that stuff, and they're like, one of the worker was telling me, saying that like one of the other workers said, oh, she might not be a good person, she might call in sick most of the time. So with hairdressing, it is kind of strict.
Yeah.
Because you can't not be sick.
That's true.
Because it obviously, with the clientele, that becomes a bit of a matter. Yeah. So 2023 you're most proud of? Would be just building clientele with hairdressing. Being able to find a steady job for now.
Yeah.
So I guess that's my
big
proud
things.
moment.
Big things.
Hopes.
In 2023, who are the 3 people who influenced you the most?
My parents, for sure.
Okay. Does that count as 1 or 2?
2.
2, okay. Mom and dad.
Mom and dad. My dad is one of the strongest, hardest worker I know.
Yeah.
My parents, they risk their lives to come to a new foreign country just for us. And I find that so amazing.
Yeah.
My parents actually works so before the chicken shop, we actually had a sushi restaurant or a sushi shop. And I used to like go to school like every morning, like hairdressing school. And then when I finished that, it will be like from like 9 to 4. And then I'll come back to the restaurant and help them out. And that was really tiring. And I did that for a year. I couldn't do it anymore, so I took a gap year, and me and my parents were working 60 hours plus a week.
60 hours per week?
Yeah, 60 hours plus a week, and it was honestly the most tiring thing that I've ever done in my life. And now they're doing more than 60 hours a week at the chicken shop as well. So obviously my mum's health isn't that great. So if I was to make enough money, obviously I would want to retire my parents ASAP. But honestly, I look up to them every day. Like, my mum's like a great inspiration for me. Obviously, my mum, she's the type of person that does not know how to stop working.
Right.
Like, she's the most hardworking person that I've ever met. She would like go to work from 10 and finish at 10:30, come back, and she would clean the house. Do dishes. So much, and I'm like, just let us do it. And she just hates the state of being the place messy. So she would clean till like 11 p.m, 11:30, and then she'll go to sleep and then wake up, do the same thing every day again. And then that obviously like is always on the back of my head. And then I'm just like, oh, so I won't say what day. Sometimes I go to my work and help out. So just trying to help out my parents more instead of streaming more. But but they're my very two influenced people. Big that influence. I look up to. Also, my boyfriend, he started from working at McDonald's to working up to becoming a cop.
Wow.
I find that so amusing because from someone who doesn't have parents here and living by themselves, I don't think I can do that mentally. Like, I need my parents. Like, it's so hard. Like, obviously I need to move out, I do, but it's so hard to not. I don't see myself not living without my parents, right? Because you've gotten so used to it, and it's just like moving out is going to be like the saddest story of my life. But so with my boyfriend, he obviously when we started dating, he was working at McDonald's. I was working at Burger King. Okay. Yeah, so we started both at
It's a rival.
Yeah. And then I started working at the sushi shop, and then like now I'm a hairdresser. He was working at McDonald's, and then he did like hotel management, like maintenance person. He worked throughout COVID. And then now he's a cop. Because he did like ambulance work just a little bit before he became a cop. But what inspires me is that like wherever you start low, you never know where you're gonna reach to the top.
With hard work and
dedication. Yeah, definitely. So I think that's so no matter where you start in life, you'll get there at the end. I think that's a good...
That's awesome.
Inspiration that he's given me.
In 2023, what is something you have discovered about yourself?
What I have or haven't?
You have.
What I have discovered about myself?
Yeah.
Oh. What I have discovered about myself. What have I discovered? I don't know. That's a good question.
Mm.
I don't know.
Okay. One thing is you discovered that you want to do hairdressing. You still want to do hairdressing.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But I guess like maybe discovering my future.
Discovering your future.
Discovering my future. Because obviously, like I've had ups and downs on what I really wanted to do. Because actually, before COVID,
Mm.
I think. Oh yeah, actually, no, I have discovered. Okay, so back in 2022, I think. I think COVID happened. Or was it 2021?
That was
2021?
2020.
2020?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So back in 2020,
Yeah.
I was studying to be a flight attendant.
Oh, whoa.
I studied flight attendant. I did that for 2 years,
Mm.
and it was on my last part. So like I was gonna be like fully graduated and everything, and COVID happened, and that's when they started dropping all the flight attendants. Like they don't need anyone, and so I ended up just giving up.
Mm.
And then back in like 2022, I think, that's when I started the journey of hairdressing.
Right.
And then early 2023, I was still doing hair, but I was freelancing.
Mm.
So I didn't work at like any hairdresser or anything. I was just freelancing, brought all the products to like myself and did all my friends' hair and stuff.
Mm.
So I think that was a great, I discovered myself to, that I could do all these like potentials
Heck
about doing hairdressing by myself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an entrepreneurship.
Basically, yeah. So I'm
Being your
hoping to
own
do the
boss.
lash thing as well as
Yeah.
an entrepreneur. So
Heck yes.
my Instagram thing is now called hairandlash.co.
Hairandlash.co.
Yeah. So I've done some hairs,
Heck
some
yeah.
hairs that, people box dye, and I had to fix that for like 9 hours.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
9 hours?
9 hours. Don't fucking box dye your hair. Come to me.
Wait, so someone messed it up doing themselves, so they came to you and it took you 9 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It
how
was a-
bad it was.
It wasn't emergency.
It was emergency.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's all good now.
That's true. Not everyone can have that entrepreneurship mind,
Yeah.
I tried. I definitely don't.
So with my work, like it's kind of like bad, but because I don't have clientels yet,
Mm.
so I'm usually like at the back, and so I bring all my lash kit, and I was like doing them, getting paid just to fuck around with them.
do they know? Like,
They knew,
They
knew,
okay,
but
okay.
the boss wasn't there, so I'm like,
Right.
that's good.
Yeah.
But other than that,
oh,
I thought my phone was off.
oh, good. You can take that.
What? It's on Do Not Disturb. How's the calls working?
Do you want to take that?
No, it's fine. It's
Are you
fine.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. If they don't know, can this go live?
What?
Like this
can go
podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. In 2020, okay. Last question about past year.
Yeah.
In 2023, what are you most grateful for?
What am I most grateful for?
Mm.
2023. What am I most grateful for? I'm grateful for my parents doing their hardest to survive, help us.
Yeah. It's a big thing.
Yeah. I'm proud of where I am right now.
Yeah.
I'm proud of doing the lash thing, like putting in the effort.
Yeah,
You know, doing something new. I feel like with me though, I'd like to do one of those, like, I guess I'm a greedy person in a way. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that, you know.
Variety.
Yeah, it's like a 호기심.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Curiosity?
Curiosity, yeah. So curiosity comes in whatever I want to do, I guess. And obviously, because when I was little, I wanted to be a flight attendant because I wanted to travel the world. Like, I love planes. I don't get, you know, plane sick or anything. So I thought, you know, being a flight attendant, but then obviously it didn't work out. And then obviously I only did flight attending because I wanted to be a flight attendant, but then also my friend was doing flight attending. So I was one of the follower friends. And then when I did hairdressing, I was more of like okay, I'm going to take a step and, you know, do something for myself that I want to do. And so that's when I did hairdressing. And then with the lash thing, obviously, I want to practice first before I end up doing a lash course, because lash course is like $1,200. So it's pretty expensive. And so, yeah, and learn and then hopefully graduate, because it's only a 3-day course. So it's a quick course, and, yeah, start doing clients' eyelashes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously when I get my lashes done, it's like freaking $90. It's so expensive.
So after that course, do you reckon you could do it yourself on you?
I'll show you a photo
Okay.
that I have done last night. It wasn't too bad. So this was like a practice one.
Is that on a
Mannequin
like a mannequin?
head.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was really bad. Like, I just put any lashes that I wanted to.
Yeah.
But then compared to this one, it's just so much nicer and cleaner.
Oh, so this was like your day one kind of thing?
It was like, because that was my first set that I done, the first photo that I showed you.
Yeah.
This was the second time I did on stream. I feel like this time I did it way better than the one before. But obviously I have to buy the right lashes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, just,
they both look good.
Yeah, so just practice, you know, makes perfect.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there you go. It's, you know.
Yeah, so hopefully doing like, take a little step by step.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're on to the New Year questions.
New Year.
It's a little bit different. So these are like a listing things, okay? Okay, so New Year questions. How do I phrase it? Okay, so I will love these three things in this New Year in 2024. I will love these 3 things about myself.
Love 3 things about myself. How far I've come. Oh my gosh, these are so good questions. I should have thought about this before I came. How far I come. Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Okay.
3 things?
3 things. I would love these 3 things about myself.
You know what? I'm going to start watching this podcast and be like, oh my God, these are the things that I could have said.
It's hard.
I hate it.
Like, now that I've been on a guest on another podcast, it's hard. I used to take it for
why
granted.
the fuck did I say that?
It's hard. It's tough.
But
when you're put on the spot.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. We can come back to it.
Okay.
We can move on to
how far I come. I think that's it for me.
Fair enough.
How far I've come.
Fair enough. You can focus on one thing to love about yourself, you know.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go watch this podcast and be like, oh my God, I could have said these things. Gosh.
Okay. Question number 2. I am ready to let go of these 3 things.
let go of my toxicness. My toxic.
Okay.
Let go of always thinking negative. I'm a very negative thinker, which is bad. And then I think that's what affects my mental health in a way. And then just letting go of all the bad vibes around me. Obviously, past few days, I've, because my friend's actually getting married.
Okay.
And I would hear all these tea.
Yeah.
About how her friends have been, just crazy.
Like the friends of the
bride.
Yeah.
The bride. And she was telling us, like, me and my friend, the whole story. I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You gotta leave those friends.
Yeah.
So, yeah, letting go of the bad vibes.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. That's my 3 things. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, number 3. In 2024, I want to achieve these 3 things.
Obviously, we are close to hitting 1K.
Yes.
So
I can't wait.
That's my number 1. I don't know what I'm going to do for 1K though.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure. Maybe like a subathon or something. I'm not quite too sure. Wait, what was the question?
I want to achieve
achieve 3 things. In 2024, achieving that 1K goal, and then achieving how to do lash thing properly, and then achieve all the positive vibes around me.
Heck yes.
Yeah.
Good one. Number 4, I will reward my successes with these 3 presents.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Say the sentence to me again.
I will reward my successes with these 3 presents. So I guess like what's on your wish list kind of thing.
What's on my wish list?
Yeah.
I think I'm just really grateful for what I have now.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's food on the plate, a roof over our houses. I couldn't ask for any more. I mean, as soon as you say that question, all I thought was like what Grizzy says. Money for fun. It's just stuck in my head. Yeah, I'm just grateful for everything. I think reward myself with kindness as well. Not to, because obviously, like I said, I was a negative thinker, and I just feel like I need to be more positive and give that kindness to myself, I guess. Yeah, and just be easy on myself, not to be hard on myself. Yeah.
And the last question. In 2024, I'll visit these 3 places.
2024, we're obviously going Samoa.
Yeah. That's all booked then?
It is going to be booked in soon.
Cool.
Booked in soon. Because apparently September month is like one of the festival month.
Oh, cool.
So hopefully do some vlogs, put on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yes.
Second, I do want to go back to my hometown for sure.
Yeah, Ilsan.
Yeah. Ilsan, yeah. I feel like New Zealand is kind of boring with their food.
Okay.
I mean, we've got chicken here, we've got pizza here, we've got burgers here, we've got Chinese. But when you go to Korea, it's like street food. That's
Yeah.
what I need. I need straight street food.
Yeah.
You know, street food does not hit the same like restaurant food.
Oh yeah.
So
for
if
sure.
I was to like pick a restaurant over street food,
Yeah.
I'd totally go to street food.
Street food, huh?
Old street food, the better. Old street food, the better. You know when those like grandmas, they're like they
Yeah.
don't wear gloves and they just use their hands. Somehow that's what makes it better. I don't know. It just makes it better.
Oh, bad. Yeah, no, I love like, especially during winter.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, with the odang and the
When cold as ham,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go
yeah.
into this like red,
the
like
red
carts
cart. Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
You,
so the
you go in
cart.
there, you're like,
Yeah.
and then there's like a grandma who's like looks like they're you know like inviting, but
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
same
yeah.
time they're not like smiling or anything. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, come in,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you're like, oh, you know you know what I mean? Like you choose like 3 of those like sticky oreng thing.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and you have that, and you get a little bit of soup as well.
And then the tteokbokki and the
tteokbokki as well,
sundae.
yeah. Ooh.
And the tiggims.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Sorry, tigim is tempura. So
Tempura.
we've got like what, seaweed noodle tempuras.
Yeah.
And then we've got like chili, like peppers.
There's pepper,
peppers,
chili
and then
thing.
there's like crab meat and stuff.
That's
and
true.
then- yeah,
That's true, man. It's all coming back to me now too. Yeah.
It is.
And the sushi tigim.
oh,
That's a thing, right? Yeah.
yes.
Oh man.
Winter times.
Yeah. Oh, and I love what do you call those? That fish thing. The fish shape, but inside it's like a
붕어빵.
붕어빵. Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I'm so hungry now. I love
oh my
붕어빵 and
gosh.
hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Yes.
Korean
Oh my
pancake,
gosh.
guys.
I mean, a lot has changed though.
Has
I'm not
it?
gonna lie.
Has it?
Korean pancake has now come to the night markets.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you've got what, Korean hot dogs.
Mm.
You know, a lot has
True.
changed. I'm not gonna
True.
lie, a
Yeah,
lot has
yeah.
changed. Yeah.
That's
what was
true.
the question?
Oh, what was the question? Oh, yeah, I will visit these 3 places.
Yeah.
To Samoa,
yeah,
Ilsan,
Korea.
Ilsan.
Yeah. But I don't know if you know, it's called Lotte World. It's like
Oh.
a McDonald's thing
Oh,
in
Lotte
Korea,
World.
but they have this like bulgogi burger.
Oh,
That's
hey,
my
I know.
favorite.
Yeah, I know Lotte World. Is it called Lotte World?
I don't know, something like that.
Because Lotte World is like the
Is it the amusement
the
park?
amusement park.
Wait, then what's that one called?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
though,
I just can't. Or is it just called McDonald's?
No, is it called just Lotte?
Or is it just called Lotte?
Maybe.
Maybe or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, that's like my favorite.
They used to be my favorite fast food chain in Korea.
Yeah,
'Cause they
it's-
did this,
it's so good.
What did they do? Like crab burger or something? I don't know if shrimp
Oh.
burger or something.
Oh yeah, it's Hill Burger.
They
Yeah,
used to
they-
be my favorite.
Yeah, I think they still have
Is
it.
that they still have
I
that?
think they still
I
have
love
that.
that. I
It's
loved that when I
so
was there.
good. Yeah.
No, that's cool.
And then they've got like what? The pizza, but it's like kurma filling.
Oh really?
Kurma filling. Have
Oh
you
yes,
tried
I
it?
think I know
Kurma
that.
pizza.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wait, in Lotte? In Lotte?
No, and like other pizza. I think they call
In-
them like Papa John's or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
something
I
like
remember that. Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh
Oh
my
my
I
goodness.
was thinking back to the day. The third place I want to visit,
Mm.
I don't know, but I heard Greece is really nice.
Oh yeah,
Greece.
Greece.
Yeah,
That would be nice.
I want to visit there.
That would be
Yeah.
really nice.
Or Rome or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Europe,
town.
somewhere
Yeah,
Europe.
somewhere Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I want to travel.
Mm.
Definitely, I want to travel. But then I really want to go see the Northern Lights.
Mm. It's supposed to be like strongest this year.
Really?
Yes, for
Ooh.
some scientists say.
Hopefully we get to see it one day.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
am I thinking of Northern Lights or Southern Lights? But yeah, one of
Northern
those.
Lights.
Northern Lights I'm thinking
with
of.
the-
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Mm.
do you play piano?
I used to.
I used to. I've
Wasn't
seen-
that all the Asian strict parents making you play any instrument when you were young? I hated piano.
You hated it?
I hated it was not fun.
So you don't play anymore?
No, I don't play anymore.
Ah.
I recognize some. I think there was like a party that was going on that Ray hosted again, I
Yeah.
think for his birthday. We went to Newmarket, and I don't know if you know, like just beside Time Zone area, behind the escalator, there's a piano.
Oh,
There's
I don't
there's a
know.
random piano,
Okay.
and I was playing it, and then I told my friend, "Do you know the song?" He goes, "No." And the random stranger was like, "I can't leave you hanging." So he played the piano
Oh
with me.
shit!
He played the piano with me, and I was like,
Okay.
"Oh my gosh!"
That only happens in like movies and shit.
I know. I thought,
Like-
yeah, apparently it happened in real life with me.
Oh, that's cool.
Where is it? I want to find it and
Yeah.
show you.
What were you playing?
It was like the song that goes. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh.
dun, 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 bum, bum,
Oh, that's like the
bum.
Chopsticks song or something. right? Is
Yeah,
it called-
that song,
yeah.
I think. Where is it? Oh, yeah, here we go.
Ah, I do know where that is.
Yeah. Yeah, and we were
Oh,
playing.
that's cool. Sick outfit, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Like a fucking hunchback. Yeah, and we were playing
That's
this.
cool.
Yeah. And he's like, I couldn't leave you hanging. I was like, oh my god, thank you for playing with me. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
But speaking of outfit, what's the outfit of the day, Leah?
Homeless. Homeless ripped jeans.
Nice, nice.
You know? Yeah.
And wild side.
Top from where is it? From Kmart.
Kmart, yeah, looks good
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
nice
yeah,
faded
yeah,
top.
yeah.
And you have tattoo too?
So this is
Yeah.
actually my hairdressing scissor
Ah,
tattoo that we have on here, and
Yeah.
it's got a snake around it.
yeah.
So
That's cool.
oh, and then I've got sorry about
let me
my
see.
I'm not punched. It was
Okay.
it was acupuncture.
Right.
Yeah, I had like a really sore arm, but these are my parents.
Oh, what?
So
That's cool.
my parents are, like they've always got my back, so they're always behind me,
Mm.
And then this one with the scissors, it was more like scissors was for hairdressing, and the snake was like snakes usually like form in groups.
Okay.
Right? Like they're always like in groups. I don't know. Maybe
Is it
I
legit?
think.
Okay.
Like Indiana Jones, how the snakes are like all together.
They all like always
Yeah,
lying
yeah,
on top of each other.
yeah. So I was thinking of that, but then I was like, okay, I'm gonna make my one a solo one. So
Mm.
the solo is me, and obviously I've had like bad, people, like reputation, bad people,
Mm.
because my second ex was like, oh, why would you do flight attending? It's not good pay and all
Oh.
that stuff. Like, and his friends would like always like mock me for wanting to be a flight attendant.
Mm.
And so I wanted to use that snake as in like the past people. And you know how snakes shred their skin?
Mm.
So I wanted to like shred that skin in the past and go into hairdressing and do a
Right.
solo one.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So yeah.
How do you
That's-
design that?
I just thought of a scissors, and then I was like, oh, can you make it like a snake going around? And he designed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. Where was that?
Or
who was that?
Dr. Phil Inc., I think.
Oh, is
it
that right?
was.
Dr. Phil Inc?
Dr. Phil Inc. I
Yeah.
think that's who did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like it.
No, that's cool. What about
But-
the other one?
Obviously, that
Your
was
parents.
like my mum and
Yeah.
dad. Like it was just like a thought of like, oh, they've always got my back.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it on my back. So I just like, I'll just do it on my arm. So like how you're like arm link with your parents.
Mm.
They've always got your back.
Same person? Dr. Phil Inc?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
Same
yep.
time? Did you do
Same time.
Same time.
Yeah,
You said-
yeah.
How long did that take?
2-3 hours.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Oh, not too bad.
And I got the meanest lecture from my parents.
Oh, I was gonna ask you. What did they know before you went there?
No. I told them that before I went to go get the sun, they were like, oh, where are you going? And I was like, I'm just going out. And then I was like, because my boyfriend was actually with me,
Yeah.
but my parents, I told them, no, it wasn't. it wasn't me. Like, he wasn't there with me, but he
Okay.
was.
Okay.
And so they were like, should have got a small one. Why'd you get a huge one?
They said that?
You got one, but not you didn't get only one, but you got two.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, I got a photo of you.
Yeah.
And they just didn't know what to say. And then they'd be
Oh.
like, and then it's so weird because my dad, when we were working, he like showed off to his friends, like, look, she's got us at the back of her arm,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
showing off. I'm like, so do you hate it or do you like it?
Yeah,
What do
yeah.
you mean?
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, they're like, just don't get any more, please.
Would you get any more?
Yeah. I would. I'm sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Dad.
Dad.
But no, I kind of regret getting it right over here, though.
Right. I was gonna say like it's like for someone who was nervous about getting it because your parents like it's
I wish I got it kind of like over here.
Oh, right.
But I wish I kind of just.
I thought you meant somewhere you
No.
can hide it better.
No,
but like,
I didn't want to hide it. I
Mm.
knew the consequences.
Yeah, you,
But I still got
you
it.
still got
I
it.
still would have got it. Yeah.
So why do you regret there and why do you wish you got it over here?
Because I wish it was a bit hidden in a way.
I see.
Hidden in a way, I think.
Yeah. This is little bit more hidden.
Yeah, more hidden.
Yeah.
Because when you walk like this, no one's going to see
Yeah,
it,
that's
right?
true. Yeah.
But then obviously when
true.
you take a selfie, that's when it becomes a...
Yeah.
yeah, just like even a selfie.
Best
but-
of both
No,
worlds. you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like...
yeah. But other than that, no. But like, it's like I don't regret it at all.
Yeah.
But I'm still glad I got it though. But yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
yeah.
Oh.
Do you have any tattoos?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, you do?
A lot of people, not many people know it because it's right here.
Oh yeah, on
So
your thigh.
Yeah, you don't really show it.
Oh yeah,
yeah, but I've got a tiger head.
oh.
Head of a tiger.
You know what's my church friend
Yeah.
was? She got something on her back, a
Mm.
tattoo. Guess what it says?
What does it say?
Made in Korea.
Is it like top like kind of small, like just
Top,
like
top at the back, like
at the
on
back,
the
yeah.
blade shoulder
Made in
area.
Korea,
And I was
huh?
like, dang, you're brave.
yeah.
I would not want to get
Made
tattooed
in-
on me. Hell no,
That's
made in
kind of
Korea.
cool. That's kind of cool.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool.
Oh my god, it's got like the Korean flag,
That's cool.
and then at the bottom it says made in
Made
Korea.
in Korea,
I
yeah.
was like, dang,
I mean, it definitely means something, you know. Like, right?
she's Korean, but she's
Korean.
made in Korea.
Made in Korea.
I don't know. I actually haven't asked her why she got that tattoo,
Right.
but yeah,
True.
that was probably one of the funniest tattoos I've actually seen in real life.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. The
it's-
more I think about
I
it.
mean, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's like made in Korea. Why?
Maybe like, but I mean, it'll hurt like crazy. But bottom of your foot,
Oh my
Made
God,
in
I've
Korea?
seen someone do that.
Yeah,
I've
it-
seen smiley hearts and stuff.
I don't think I could do that. I
Mm-mm.
don't think. So what would be your next tattoo? Have you thought about it?
Not really.
Mm.
I kind of want to do like a flower thing.
Oh,
But then I
okay.
feel like everyone gets flowers. Obviously, like I put so much like thought into this.
Mm.
Probably like 6 months of
6
thought.
months, huh?
Yeah, into this
Yeah.
before I actually permanently got it.
Yeah.
But I just feel like sometimes I don't know, like when my dog passed away,
Mm.
I wanted to like get her paw
Yeah.
tattooed.
That would be cool.
It would be cool, but
Means
at
a
the
lot.
same time, like how many dolls will I get it all tattooed on my arm?
But that would be cool though, as well. If you
I'm-
had like.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. No, I've seen other people like get it,
Mm.
and I'm like, oh, that's so cool, but I feel like I need to stay away from the needles.
Mm.
Not disappoint my parents anymore. Yeah, so yeah.
True. So some ideas, but nothing like concrete yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But it's coming.
It's coming.
It's
Maybe in part 2.
Maybe if I do.
Maybe in part 2. Who knows?
That's
Who knows?
true.
Who knows?
That's
So have you
true.
thought of a tattoo? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But have you heard of the studio? I think they're called Seventh Studio or something. They do like this fine
Line
line.
tattoos.
like
yeah.
a lot of
I've
flowers
seen
usually,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
A lot of
them.
people get from them.
It's really nice.
They look really nice.
They do. But then I'm just like, oh, what if our skin gets wrinkly? Like, what if it just wrinkles like that?
But I reckon, but at that point, we wouldn't care if we had tattoo or not. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, it's gonna be wrinkly either way.
It is. I think that's why, like, I want to do it on a place where the part is not wrinkly. But then at the end of the day,
Yeah.
we will get old and
We will get
wrinkly.
old.
So
Yeah, exactly. And I don't mind. I don't think it looks bad. Like you see older people with wrinkly skin and they have tattoo.
yeah.
And I never thought like, oh, it looks kind of bad now. I never thought that. I'm like, oh, they must have a
Yeah.
lot of story. That's cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think because us Korean parents, they're very strict
That's true,
and
yeah.
olden day type of lifestyle thought.
Yeah.
They don't really believe in tattoos.
Yeah.
I mean, they do believe in tattoos, but like not in like that way.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
people do tattoos, but they don't believe, getting tattoos,
It's illegal in Korea too. Did you hear about that?
Oh, yes.
It's illegal to do it, but people do it.
Because they're underground now.
They're underground, so I don't know
saw
how that
that.
works. Because they have like Instagram page and
I
all that.
know.
So maybe it's like it's illegal, but I don't know. I don't know how it works, but people.
I don't know how it works either, but I know,
because there are people with
I know
tattoos. in
people
Korea.
get it, yeah.
So
But then again, like Japan, you can't show it.
You
as
can't
well,
show
so
it.
That's like more strict, I
like the
think.
spa and when you go to like
yeah.
spa and it's like 목욕탕 and
Yeah.
stuff like that, right? But yeah, but Leah, I'm really grateful we connected.
Yes,
We connected
I'm so
over-
grateful to have you interviewing me
Heck,
for
it
the
was-
first podcast.
Thank you.
I'm actually very surprised. I thought you'll never reach out to me, to be honest.
No way, no.
Because I was like, oh my god, like what is there to talk about? Like I'm so boring. Like what is there to know about me?
No, it's been sick.
yeah.
No, it's been my pleasure.
No, my pleasure too. Thank you for having me on this podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you for milk kiss too.
Yeah, and the corn chips.
Oh heck, yeah, we need to get into
Yeah.
that. We need to get
No, that's for you. That's for you.
Oh, thank you so
You know,
much.
and Korean tradition, we can't come to someone's house empty-handed. So I thought I might just bring something. And yeah.
No, I really appreciate your time.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. Thanks
you.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Actually, let's go back to the like full interview podcast again
Oh,
because
okay.
I forgot to ask you where can people follow you?
Oh, so you can follow me on Twitch, LUVV_Leah, LEAHX. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's long. But yeah, you can find me there on Twitch. And I've also got a YouTube channel that is happening now, the same name as well. And when you go on my Twitch, on the About page, you can follow all my socials like TikTok, Instagram, and all that stuff. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. And what about do you want to throw out your other Instagram pages? Like your hair one?
Oh yeah, so my hair one, it's gonna be it's called hairandlash.co. Yeah, I do some barbering, but I'm not that good. I just try my best, so I only charge like really little, as $20.
Oh,
And I do
Spot.
men's highlights, girls' haircuts, girls' highlights, colors, all that. And now I'm practicing lashing, so hopefully that would go good underway.
nice one.
Yep.
Well, thanks, Leah, and bye for real, everyone.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye.